What's up, Galaxy? It's time for Bantha Soup, the show where everything Star Wars related is up for discussion. I am your host, Gil Garcia. Today in the Bantha tank, Jabba's sail barge is here! The katana, baby! Ah! Sail barge was a HasLab crowdfunding project where, in order for Hasbro to even consider making the sail barge, they had to get at least 5,000 pre-orders. I jumped in at the very last week, and before I knew it, the last week had ended and they had sold over 8,000 units. We had to wait an entire year before we got the sail barge. It was painful, but Hasbro sent along some workbooks on how they actually created the sail barge, little things to tie you over. Unfortunately, the sail barge is not going to be available in stores. It was a pre-order only. But it's here in the Bantha tank and I can't wait to share it with you. Let's check it out.
Complete with premium deco, vintage packaging, and soft cloth sails, this dream product offers Star Wars devotees the quality and realism they know. Are you kidding me? Right out the gate, opening this box, you get hit with that vintage Kenner packaging. Return of the Jedi. This box is a piece of art in its own. I'm so thankful with the racetrack striping going across, a big diorama shot right on the front. This does come from HasLab, a nice foil sticker, and the yak face included in this packaging. Love the Kenner logo, and this is a huge throwback to the black and white drawings on all those retro boxes. And there she is, and there's the foam packaging. I'm happy the way that this foam surrounds the barge. So excited, let's crack this open and explore this treasure trove. So this set does come with a 3 3/4 inch scale Black Series Jabba the Hutt. This is a brand new sculpt just for the sail barge. It looks great, I love the paint detail. Woo! And here's the Golden Nugget 3 3/4 inch yak face figure from the vintage collection, an exclusive Power of the Force card back packaging with exclusive collector coin. My yak face coin is a little off center, but I heard you can shake the box to get it to set straight, so I'm gonna try it. And here's the shipping box of accessories and parts. I am really grateful how well packaged these items were. A lot of these pieces are super delicate and you've got to be really careful when removing them from the box, because some of these are really prone to break, so you want to be very careful. Measuring approximately 4 feet long, this vast vehicle is a dream item for any Star Wars collection. Designed to captivate and inspire, the vintage collection Jabba's sail barge, the Katana, features exquisitely detailed fan-accessible decks that complement 3 3/4 inch figures, allowing fans and collectors to recreate intense battles in the Star Wars saga. I cannot say enough about the paint applications on this vehicle. The copper brown sail barge with the burnt orange sails looks amazing. The inlay details, the engine grates, side rails, to the shutters, to the details on the panels. There's so much to look at. The wiring, the connectors, the gears. The set comes with 4 clear feet you can connect to the underside of the barge to give it that illusion like it's floating. Operational shutters in Jabba's lounge help to minimize distractions and protect from glares of the blazing twin suns of Tatooine. Some of the shutters are molded to the side of the panel, but some are on hinges and you can actually rotate, open and close. Really cool, gives you amazing effects. There are 2 fins on the side of the barge that are just off the chart with detail. The hinges really work. They do rotate, open and close. They're very delicate, so just be careful. Couple accessories packaged with the barge are these antennas on the left and right, and there's actually one underneath on the front side. Look at these exhaust ports on the side of the barge. It's time to get in the nitty gritty. Let's look at the upper deck. We'll start in the back and work our way to the front. There's some really great battle damage on the side of a railing, little piece knocked out. Here's a cool feature. You can press in a piece of the railing, it slides right out, and you can recreate that scene where R2 pushes 3PO. Don't forget the droids! That piece just slides right back in and your ship is back to normal. Here's a cool little double panel that opens up quite a bit where your Weequay can jump out with pistol flinging, trying to shoot down Luke. There's also a nice little touch. There's a secret little peg that you can set Luke's foot on so he can take that Weequay out. I just want to point out this little ladder. Look how awesome that looks, and the detail of the little ornaments coming out of the wall. So many more details on the back part of the barge. Look at these engine parts and the gears and the pipes. The details are second to none. Also on the rear side of the barge, we got that classic cannon that Princess Leia jumps on, rotates and shoots right at the deck while her and Luke swing off to victory. This is actually one of the only areas I could find that has figure peg holes to pin your figure down. And this cannon is on a swivel joint, so it does rotate really well from left to right. Another great detail, megaphone on the sail post. And this set came with 2 rotating cannons with 6 rail-mounted locations, provides defense against enemies from every angle. I cannot say enough about these amazing looking cannons. They look totally Buck Rogers, and the detail and sculpt on these are incredible. It's really cool because you can rotate the cannon and also take them off, and there's 6 locations where you can peg the cannon on, rotate it up and down, left and right. Integrated deck gratings help to illuminate interior compartments. Guys, I want to take a minute just to appreciate the details on this barge. I mean, look at this sculpted creature ornament. The paint applications are incredible. You could just stare at this thing for hours and find so many new things every time you look at it. There's so much room on the top deck to set up figures, the line details in the flooring, the integrated grating, all the different ornaments and gadgets. Now we're looking at one of the main features of the sail barge is the actual sails. These are soft cloth sails, but they are very sturdy. They are lined with rows of braces. Building these sails was very easy. Just put the braces on and then snap the sails on top of the post, and it just fits right over very nicely. Looks great. Alright, it's time to start getting into this bad boy. Let's see what's inside. Take control in the 2-person cockpit, complete with the full instrument layout and navigation system. Here's a fun fact, the display screens in the cockpit have words spelled out in the Huttese language. Things like Sarlacc, Pit of Carcoon, Jabba's Palace, cannons, and sails. It blows my mind that the details go all the way down to the floorboard foot controls. Now it's time to get in the body of this sail barge and look at our first removable panel. Hold enemies captive in the prisoner's cell. Guys, we're looking at a textured iron gate with a gunmetal chrome paint application and a possible secret prisoner. You do not want to get on Jabba's bad side and end up in this jail cell. We're going to continue this epic exploration and remove the large center panel to look at the barge's galley and the armory. Before we do that, we're going to look at the jail cell sliding door feature. When you look inside, you've got floor drains, wall chains, and a hammerhead skeleton shackled to the cell. This figure is insanely detailed. There's no articulation, and he is not removable, but he looks amazing. Alright, now we're going to look at a play feature on the front upper deck. There's actually a trap door that breaks away right into the cell. The figure goes flying down and is imprisoned with the skeletal hammerhead. Head to the galley to cook up the fresh catch of the day using a built-in grill top and a sink. Okay, this is above and beyond. This is the first Star Wars kitchen I've ever owned. It has a grill top, a smoke vent, and a sink. There's countertop space and a place to hang whoopee. Prepare for battle in the armory, equipped with weapons repair bench and storage racks. Top-notch details with molded on weapons to the wall, hooks to hang your individual weapons, and it really does have a workbench for weapon repair. The detailed pipes that just go across the wall look insanely awesome. And it has a great storage bin to hold your melees and large rifles. There's some one-eyed wall ogre ornaments to really give it the feng shui. So here is a great action feature. There's double ladders, have a great wood grain paint application, but they actually lead up to 2 hidden panels that pop open and lead to the upper part of the deck. And on the other side of the barge, there's an additional ladder that leads to a great hatch that has a sliding door as well as swivel door panels. And my favorite play feature of the armory is a hidden panel that can be removed to lead to a secret storage. You can do smuggling, you can put prisoners in there, whatever you wish. The steel grate details just really set it off. Now it's time for the grand finale as we remove the third and final panel. Kick back in Jabba's lounge, finished with ornate details including wall-mounted trophy heads. Jabba's lounge is simply breathtaking. It has beams all across the back end, wood grain floor paneling, and actually on the beams there's places where your figures can hold your drinks to keep the party going. The barge comes with these amazing clear plastic pieces that look like glass. They're individual spaces for your figures to hang out in. Got these crazy cool hand ornaments. The back wall has the working shutters, some more piping detail built into the wall, some amazing highly detailed engine parts, and this crazy bronze Rancor wall mount, and this crazy awesome rock carving art of Jabba surrounded by slave girls. Whoopie whoopie. And how would you like to work for Jabba and have your head mounted on the wall? Dude, Jabba is the Hutt, and my favorite is him holding that bottle of something. And when you add the Black Series Jabba the Hutt to the throne in the lounge, it just gets real. Here's what's great. Jabba's throne is on a track, so depending on how you're gonna set it up, you can move it from left to right. It has that really cool little microphone that Jabba speaks in, and what's great is the cord is really strong and sturdy. This is so he can talk on the megaphones outside, and this is also what Leia used to knock out the lights when they sprung the trap. And you know what? This was a late discovery, but there is one last panel that you can remove, and it was perfect because now I could fit Max Rebo in the band. The Katana was an LOKD 57 luxury sail barge manufactured by Ubrikian Industries that was modified to suit the needs of the Hutt crime lord Jabba. After the Jedi Knight Luke Skywalker killed Jabba's pet Rancor, the crime lord demanded Skywalker and his companions Han Solo and Chewbacca to be executed at the Great Pit of Carkoon. The Hutt and his entourage traveled to the pit in Katana in order to view the executions, but the prisoners managed to board the sail barge and kill Jabba, destroying the sail barge as they escaped. During the Galactic Civil War between the Rebel Alliance and the Empire, Jabba continued to use the katana. He used it when Lord Vader visited him and used its cannons to massacre a party of Tusken Raiders. Hey, and fun fact, when the original trilogy special edition was in development, the scene where Jabba the Hutt met Han Solo and Mos Eisley, there was an idea pitched by an artist that was going to have Jabba rolling in on a miniature version of the katana with a steering wheel at the bow of the barge. This idea was put on the shelf. I want to say how amazing it is to have the sail barge. This is a piece of history. The crowdfunding from Hasbro, they've never done anything like that before that I know of, and I'm just so happy to be a part of it. It was an amazing journey. To me, it's an amazing piece of art that I will always cherish, and I just can't wait to share it with all my family and friends. Star Wars means so much to me, and I'm happy to share it with you.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you see, we would really appreciate a like on our video. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe on YouTube to stay up to date on everything Bantha Soup. We do reviews, we build customs, we talk about everything Star Wars. And check us out on Facebook at Bantha Soup. Send us a comment, send us a message, send us some pictures, give us a like, let's talk Star Wars. Galaxy, thank you so much for watching. My name is Gil, and this is Bantha Soup.